FCC hits California company with citation over illegal radios. The FCC has hit Rugged Radios with a citation for selling what they call illegal radios. Let's talk about it.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to the channel. My name's Jason. I'm KC5HWB. This is Ham Radio 2.0, where we discuss news, reviews, and how-tos of things that are new in amateur radio. And with news articles, that's always going to be the case. I mean, I'm not going to talk about a news article from 2 years ago, right? So, so the latest thing that I just read this, okay? So this is kind of like a special edition. I'm not sure exactly when this video will post, but it's going to be pretty soon. The FCC hits a California company with a citation over illegal radios. That's the title of the article that I found. And it says, and in the subtitle says, Rugged Radios illegally marketed 6 radios that fell outside the scope of federal regulations, according to a bulletin. So we're going to talk about that right now. If you've been around YouTube for a while, if you've been Facebook for sure. In fact, this article that I found was linked from Facebook. I didn't show the Facebook post, but this was linked from Facebook. So if you've been around for a while and you've heard other YouTubers talk about rugged radios and you've seen articles posted about rugged radios, there's been some claims that they sell basically overpriced Baofangs, and they are showing people how to program them for race car frequencies at the NASCAR track, dirt track frequencies, GMRS and FRS frequencies. I'm not up to date on everything that they've done, okay? But there's a lot of claims out there about stuff. I suspect some of the claims are true and some of the claims are actually closer to not true. I don't know. I've never used a rugged radio myself. The biggest problem I've seen with them is that they take Baofeng radios and then triple the price tag and sell them as rugged radios. Whether they actually do anything physically to them or not, I don't know. Again, I've never had one in my hands. I've never used one. I wanted to do a review on one a while back, but I didn't do it because I didn't really want to pay for it. So that's my story. You may have a different story, and I'd like to hear your story in the comments below. So from thedesk.matthewkeys.net, I am not familiar with Matthew Keys. Not sure who this person is. His bio over on the right-hand side says, Matthew Keys is an award-winning journalist who covers the intersection of media, journalism, and technology as publisher of The Desk. He is based in Northern California. So again, the title says, FCC hits California company with citation over illegal radios. Rugged Radios illegally marketed 6 radios and fell outside the scope of federal regulations, according to a bulletin. So, and it gives this picture here, Rugged Radios transceiver that was at the center of the FCC probe over certification, authorization use, photo via Amazon graphics at The Desk there. This article was published on December 7th, which was just a few days ago at the time of this recording. So I'm just going to read this article. Links to this article and links to the FCC document will be below in the YouTube description. So Rugged Radios of Arroyo Grande marketed 4 radios that allowed programmers to receive and transmit on frequencies that the FCC never authorized, and another 2 radios sold that never received FCC approval at all, according to the public note filed at the FCC's Enforcement Bureau in November. Now, Enforcement Bureau, we'll get to that in a second. All of the radios in question were first offered for sale by Rugged Radios between 2014 and 2017, the FCC said. Rugged Radio markets radio scanners and transceivers primarily to car racing crews and enthusiasts, though it also pitches those devices to and others to speedboat racers and public safety officials, according to the review of its website. Before manufacturing and selling radios, Rugged and other companies must receive approval from the FCC, which includes subjecting the equipment to rigorous testing to ensure it's safe to use, won't cause undue interference with nearby radio equipment, and won't operate on frequencies other than the ones that are approved by the FCC. So he goes on to talk about some other stuff here. What I didn't find in this article was a link to the FCC document that he mentioned several times. Okay, so he's got this link. The only hyperlink in the whole article here is Rugged Radios of Arroyo Grande. And if you click here, it goes to ruggedradios.com, and it says radio licensing, and it reads some of their stuff here. No, I don't want to be a part of their newsletter. It says at the top, Rugged two-way radios operate on radio frequencies that are regulated by the FCC. A license is required to transmit on these frequencies. Well, that's a blanket statement. That could mean anything. To ensure our customer and operating is in compliance with FCC rules and regulations, Rugged Radios has licensed, first bullet point, 10 nationwide commercial band frequencies at 35 watts and 60 area-specific commercial frequencies with 60 watts. These are basically commercial frequencies, so they're claiming. These frequencies channels are available to transmit for business, recreational, race use. For a list of the channels in the areas licensed, please click here. You can download this PDF file. Under this FCC license, Rugged Radios customers are authorized to transmit on Rugged brand mobile and handheld radios only on the pre-programmed channels in the locations designated by the license. Rugged license covers these radios: the V3, the RDM, RH5RV2, RD16, RM60V BLK, and RM45U. I don't think there's such a thing as a license that is only specific to a certain brand of radio if you bought it from that vendor. I've never heard of that. In other words, GMRS frequencies are GMRS frequencies, and it doesn't matter what brand of radio you buy, as long as it's Part 95 type accepted from the FCC, it's legal to use on GMRS frequencies. Same holds true for FCS frequencies or MERS frequencies or business band Part 90 frequencies. Okay, doesn't matter what brand it is. So what they're saying here is they have purchased a block of commercial frequencies and allowed their customers to use it only if you buy a radio from them. I'm not sure how legal that is. I'm not saying it's illegal. I'm not saying it's not illegal. What I'm saying is I've never heard of that, okay? I don't have a lot of experience in the commercial world. I have some, but not a lot, and I've never heard of that. So anybody with experience in that sort of thing, what I'm saying is you buy a brand of radio and they give you permission to use their frequencies depending on what area you're in. Let me know let me know in the comments if you've heard that. So anyway, that's Rugged Radio's website here. I think the bigger issue is that these radios are not Part 90 type accepted. So they're telling people to use their commercial frequencies. And even if that's somehow get aroundable, if that's a word. If the radio they're selling you is not Part 90 type accepted to be used, to legal to be used on commercial frequencies, it's going to cause trouble, and that's what we're seeing right now. And Matthew Keys goes on to say, last month, the FCC wrapped up its investigation and found Rugged Radios at fault for its marketing and sales tactics, which it said exceeded the scope of what the agency allowed. It directed Rugged Radios to stop selling any other non-compliant radios or face a possible $20,489 fine per instance per day. Ouch. Okay. So if we go over here, we see, I Googled this and I found it didn't take but a minute to find. Again, Matthew Keys over here references, according to a bulletin from the FCC. And FCC cited California company, but he doesn't link to it. I thought that was kind of odd. Anyway, here's the link. This is fcc.gov. I will put this link also in the description below. EB, which is Enforcement Bureau, issues citation to Rugged Radios for equipment marketing violations. Full title: in the matter of Rugged Race Products, Inc., DBA Rugged Radios. Document types: citation in order. Bureau is enforcement. Description: EB notifies Rugged Race Products, Inc., DBA Rugged Radios, that it unlawfully marketed radio frequency devices and directs it to take immediate steps to comply with the Commission's equipment authorization and marketing rules. And then it has this FCC number down at the bottom, and it has the citation and order here in document, Word document format, PDF format, and text format. If I open that there, so there's the PDF, and you can read through all this legalese here. It's about 9 pages. So that's where that came from, and you can read that. Again, I'll put the links to these in the description below. Who has a Rugged Radio and who's ever heard of this? Again, among several YouTubers, ham radio YouTubers that I know, we've had private conversations about Rugged Radios. I've been reluctant to do as I said, I was wanting to do a video with one of them and look at the sticker on the radio behind the battery. I just didn't want to pay $150 or however much it is for a $35 Baofeng radio, because I think the biggest gripe was they look like Baofeng radios, and in the videos that they have on their website, they sounded like Baofeng. As far as the voice on the radio itself, that looks like a Baofeng radio, and it's like 2 to 3 to 4 times the price of a Baofeng radio. I think that was the biggest issue with it. And then on top of all this other stuff, it's now been claimed, or I mean, the FCC is saying this now. So those are the links I just shared with you. The FCC is saying that they didn't comply with standards and didn't comply with current laws. So now they're facing citation. So who has more information on this? The actual FCC document is dated November 24th of 2020, which at the time of this recording is about 3 weeks ago. And then this Matthew Keys article was about 2 weeks after that, on December 7th, which was just this past Monday. So again, I found this today, recording the video today. I'm going to upload it probably tomorrow, let you guys look at it as a special edition. What do you think? I want to know what you think. I want to know if you've used Rugged Radios. What do you think about this lawsuit? What do you think about the article? Put your comments below. Thanks for watching.